Hello guys and welcome back to Starsector. I was having a look towards into the Intel channel, and I was checking out what we can do interesting today. And I saw that there are some raids. Where were there? There were some raids going on from Penelope's star, and there was a mission to destroy the pirate base here. I'm quite sure we will not be able to take out the pirate base, but given that I've seen 2 expeditions going out at the same time already from this, it's probably a huge installment. So we can at least try some of the new mechanics with sector control, try seeing how the pirates defend that system, and seeing if we can get some good fights out of them. Although I would have to be very wary, because if I get caught there between 2 huge pirate armadas, I would probably have to reload the game for the first time in this playthrough. We're going to jump into the fringe, just as to not get any huge attention or getting ganked if their station is somewhere around these planets. Also, between takes, I did some adjusting to the fits, especially to my Falcon. I picked up some railguns instead of the mortars, mostly because I wanted some non-sabot based, non-consumable based shield busting, as well as due to the fact that these take less flux, and I was having some flux issues with the mortars. I'm hoping this will still put enough damage to armor, but we'll see if we adjust anything later on. I'm really hoping to adjust the railguns for something a bit shorter range, because I still want to have more damage, even if it's kinetic damage. One thing to note is that these comm relays, whatever the makeshift deployables, can be destroyed, broken down for salvage, but right now the AI is a bit bugged in it will reconstruct them very fast and they can actually be farmed in that way. But we're just gonna go around, see if we can lure some of the smaller fleets to defending these or to rebuilding these. Also, just a note, you may have noticed how I play in that I push space to pause the game right before I am due to encounter the enemy fleet and trigger the actual attack action, and click on it. I do this so I can have more control over where my fleet goes and not get stuck into that loop of chasing the enemy fleet. I can do a better manual intercept course than I can by just following the enemy fleet. And then when contact is inevitable, I just make sure to click on them, and when I unpause, it will do the little chasing for like half a second, and I get instantly thrown into this, so I don't end up overshooting the enemy fleet if I'm not actually clicking on it to attack. So basically, if I were to just continue doing manually, I would fly through it, and I have to do pause, click, engage the action, and then attack them. And also, let's go for a bit of a cheaper deployment. I was hoping to get more supplies out of the combat than I'm wasting, but the cures actually suck a lot, and I don't think I need them. These are low to medium fleets in size. And that is probably a bigger fleet than I care to fight with, that's getting summoned by this tiny kite that flew away. So this is what I was just telling you. It takes about, I don't know, I think a day or 2 days for a fleet sitting here to just make this, and they can remake this forever, and you can actually farm it for those resources forever, including transplatonics, which sell for a fair bit. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to fight this. Thankfully I can outburn them with the burn speed 20, and this is why navigation was so important, and also keeping a high burn speed across the whole fleet. this will be a fair bit of a fight, so I'm not really keen. Mostly because if I do end up in a bad situation here and I have to disengage, we are very close to their station. I assume they have the station here, as well as another huge pirate fleet. This is a bit too close to be engaging something that I'm not really sure the result of. Okay, this is not okay. Thankfully, that one particular singular kite could have held my fleet down enough for these pirate raiders to get engaged in that combat. But if I can pull these far away, I think I can engage these. Engage this. There you go, something a lot more engageable. I'm gonna try to break through and destroy these carriers before they actually get in proper range of my hammerheads. As far as I know, doing this will not create any fleet. It will just use the fleets that are already in system. So I'm not exactly exploiting this, so calling the fleet in to build a new relay. I'm just picking off the fleets tactically that are defending around the system or patrolling around the system. I think I lost a wolf? I think I just lost a wolf, right? Finn. Oh no, it's a pirate, so this was mine. I wish the losses you have on the command screen would appear clear, because right now it's very easy to not realize if this is yours or the enemy's. And that was a torpedo hit I didn't want to take. But no, actually I should fang back into this battle, because I really don't want to leave this just with these ships. that's enough fun for the moment. We're full with cargo as well as fuel, so we'll head back to a friendly system, dump all of this newfound goods, and maybe come back here again. This was a bit fun. I'm unsure whether this system always spawns like this, if it's part of the procedurally generated systems, but if it is, it's a very good place to come for just random good fights when you need to skill up and there are no good bounties out there, or bounties within systems. And yeah, salvagers are sometimes more dangerous than pirates. Mod specs can entirely be solved after you have learned them. So resistant flux conduits, already known, it says they're under the cell value, and same for the makeshift shield generator. So these are full just junk, trader junk. this is a bounty I would really like to do. One is for the hegemony, which implies I will finally get back into their good graces, because right now I'm at minus 51 or something, and it will push me into minus 49 non-aggression. I can finally visit the Jangala and all the hegemony places again. Also, it's not that horrible of a lineup. I'm not really sure what these other 5 ships mean. They could be up to and even including Falcons, which, oh my god, these are the battle group variants. But on the other hand, they can just be Sunders, and Sunders really go down easily when faced with bombers. They actually cripple through them. But I'm a bit worried if they are Falcons, or even maybe, I think even the flagship can be duplicated of lesser significance, but not that less of a significance. This might be a very tough fight. And okay, they're a bit close. 71 days. This is about 15 days worth of travel, which includes going through the hegemony owned area of space. But okay, let's see if firstly let's see if this is a wild goose chase. Volcanic world in a giant primary star in the Whalo Nebula. Usually these descriptions are extremely literal, so between a red supergiant, I don't discount because these aren't giant stars, but between the blue giant and the red supergiant, I would more think it's in the blue giant system. And there should be a volcanic world in that system. So I have a decent fix on it. It's not somewhere in outer reaches, which implies scanning the whole edge of the map for it. Okay, we'll do this. I have enough money. I can just buy a few more ships, maybe a few more hammerheads, stuff that I will put the hurt on those extra Sunders if I get, like, I don't know, 6 Sunders or 7 Sunders, and then I'll head straight there. Let's see what we can buy here. Honestly, I'm even half thinking of buying ships purely to throw at them. Given the fact I still have a lot of fighter LPCs. I'm thinking of just buying these two Colossus. Each of them have, I think, 2 fighter bays, and that will give me 4 extra wings with that 40,000 cost, and I'll probably sell them afterwards. Okay, that should be a decent firepower boost in the fleet, while not killing myself over the cost of it. Might even just restore them, because really I was in a bit of a weird place, not really able to take the mid to late game fleets, but not fully feeling confident taking on the mid game fleets either. So I'm actually gonna do something. I'm gonna refit all of these ships. I'm gonna do them into interim. I don't wanna subject you guys to another 20-30 minutes of me fitting ships. I'm gonna fit the ships. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown next time, and then we're gonna head out and do that bounty, trying to get back into the good graces with Hegemony, and maybe actually get the freedom to wander around the system, doing all the exploration missions and handing them back in and doing all that fun stuff. But until then, I'll have some fitting to do, and I will see you guys next time.